Gates of the Valley, Yosemite National Park, California, USA. This classic view of Yosemite Valley is yet another one that can be reached by car. Gates of the Valley is a parking area near the west end of Northside Drive on the bank of the Merced River. It provides a timeless viewpoint of El Capitan, Cathedral Rocks, and Bridal Veil Fall to the east. Glacier Point, Yosemite National Park, California, USA. Glacier Point is one of the most popular viewpoints in Yosemite, and it's one that does not require a significant height to get to. The other is the tunnel view overlook on the Wawona Road at the west end of the valley. There is a half-mile paved trail from the parking lot to the overlook area. Of course, for those that prefer a real hike, both the 4-mile trail and the Panorama Trail lead from the valley to this summit. From Glacier Point, many popular Yosemite Valley landmarks are visible, including Half Dome, North Dome, Royal Arches, Yosemite Falls, Vernal and Nevada Falls, as well as the Ahwahnee Hotel and other iconic valley locations. There are numerous, primitive restroom facilities and a gift shop with food and drink near the parking lots. During the peak summer season, Glacier Point becomes so popular that the Yosemite staff restricts access to the 200-plus vehicle parking lot, and the incoming lane of the Glacier Point Road is closed at the Badger Pass ski except for the free park shuttles. This closure usually begins between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., depending on the crowds, but the free shuttle buses run quite regularly. When afternoon thunderstorms or other threatening weather arise, Glacier Point is a place to avoid due to its exposure and the risk of lightning strikes. However, sunsets here on calmer days can be spectacular. The Glacier Point Road usually closes for the winter sometime in November, and reopens in April or May. When snow conditions are adequate, the road is groomed for cross-country skiers and snowshoers for the 10.5 miles between the Badger Pass ski area and Glacier Point. Backcountry winter camping is allowed along the route with a permit, and the gift shop is converted to a ski hut, requiring advance reservations, with meals, indoor restrooms, and a large bunk area. Privately led ski tours are also available through outside vendors. Half Dome, Diving Board, Yosemite National Park, California, USA. The diving board is perhaps one of the most spectacular viewpoints in all of Yosemite. It is also one of the more difficult to get to. There is no official trail leading to it, but it can be reached by hiking either the Muir or Mist trails to Little Yosemite Valley, and then diverting off trail up toward the southwest face of Half Dome. After passing Lost Lake, often only a deep and wet meadow, hikers will encounter hundreds of third or fourth class climbers' routes up the rock. These are marked by small stacks of rocks, or cairns, and can be quite confusing to follow. It's very easy to find yourself at a dead end or cliff edge, and need to backtrack a bit to pick up a different approach. These climbers' trails all lead toward one of the classic and popular climbing routes in Yosemite called Snake Dike. Snake Dike is a technical climb, Class 5, that leads from the bottom of the southwest face to the summit of Half Dome. Expect to encounter numerous climbers along your way if you're going to the diving board during popular seasons, late spring to early fall. If you continue upward around the left side of Half Dome beyond the start of Snake Dike, you will eventually reach a knife-edge ridge cantilevered out over a 1,500-foot granite face. Continuing upward and to the right brings you to the top of the diving board, the location from which Ansel Adams made his classic photograph, Monolith, the face of Half Dome. As you consider how exhausted you are from your own climb to this point, appreciate the fact that Adams got here via an even more challenging route, the LeConte, while carrying a large format view camera and its glass plates under snowy conditions in April 1927, accompanied by 4 friends, including his future wife Virginia. Interestingly, very few of the technical climbers heading up Snake Dike take the time to go up to the diving board. There are so many other spectacular places in Yosemite for traditional hikers to go to requiring far less effort, so if you make it, you're likely to have the diving board mostly to yourself once you're there. Be sure to leave plenty of time for your descent during daylight hours, as the steep terrain is not one you want to have to navigate in the dark. Camping here is also prohibited. You can camp in Little Yosemite Valley, as long as you have secured a permit ahead of time. Remember that Little Yosemite Valley is the most popular wilderness location in all of Yosemite, and permits are in high demand, so plan far ahead.